Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Liz and this is Let's Get Lizicle, where we do everything card making, and this is episode 2 of our Fruit Dragon series. I had something else planned for today, but decided to do this instead, and I am going with the pineapple theme as requested from my girl Amanda. So Amanda, I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think. I actually really like how this card turned out. It's very simple. There's not a lot to it, but at the same time, like I used some kind of like fun techniques on it. So for the background, I decided just to do one big cloud, but in order to make that cloud, I cut like a negative out of this patterned paper, which I'm kind of like using as the sky. It was part of a Michael's pack that I bought a long time ago for making my own envelopes. I like to do patterned envelopes or envelopes with some kind of like imagery on it when I do my cards as much as possible. Except for my Christmas cards, I usually do plain white and red envelopes for that just because I do so many and it's a lot quicker. So this was part of like a 180 sheet paper pad. It's pretty thin paper, like it is meant for, you know, scrapbooking backgrounds and things like envelopes and whatnot. So I did cut it all down into 8 by 8 inch squares to make my envelopes, and then there were 4 inch strip pieces from them, so I just like saved all the ones that I liked that I might use on background, and I'm using it for this. But to get the cloud, again, I'm using the negative, so I cut the cloud out of the print, and then I'm just going to put the print in the background at the top and the bottom, and then the negative space of the card kind of acts as the cloud. And I decided to use dry adhesive for this just because it is such thin paper. If you use too much liquid, it will like warp the paper, which is why I kind of just added a few dots along the edge of the actual cloud shape, just to get into those corners because I didn't want to fiddle around with tape trying to get it, you know, full coverage on the back. And originally the way I had cut it, like this bigger panel was at the top of the card, but I moved it to the bottom just because of the layout. It looked nicer to have that bigger portion at the bottom, especially with the image that I'm using, which is this adorable dragon set. I think it's called Dragon Trio from Sweet November Stamps. I love Sweet November Stamps. They're so cute. I'm kind of getting more into them right now. I've always thought that their images were cute, but at the same time, I like collect other different brands like Mama Elephant, some Lawn Fawn, and I was collecting the MFT Bertie Brown sets at one point as well. But those won't be coming anymore. And I think, I'm not sure if she designs for Sweet November Stamps or if Amy's style is just similar. They do look very similar to their other sets. If anybody knows, you can let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I absolutely love their images. They're super cute. They have both physical and digital stamps, not for all their sets. They are different. I did buy some digital stamps recently, which I'll probably use as a transition into when I start doing my own digital stamps. I'll do that as like a starter and then show you guys what I have designed. I have a few things in mind upcoming, so stay tuned for those. Hopefully people are into the digital stamps. The one thing I like about the digital stamps is they can be scaled to whatever size you need, flipped without having any issues, because sometimes mirror stamping doesn't quite show up as well as stamping the original position. But I have also been doing more mirror stamping lately too. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Like these two dragons, two of these on a card would be super adorable, like them facing each other. So maybe we can do that, I don't know, in another dragon card. But I didn't want to make this one full on like pineapple themed, like the dragon itself is the pineapple, but like the last card I did with the orange, it was kind of like the background was the orange themed, the dragon was orange themed, the colorway were all like in the orange realm. So for this one I decided just to do the simple stripy background with the negative cloud, and then the dragon itself will just be the pineapple. For coloring, I am drawing kind of like these like lines to create these diamond shapes as like a pineapple, like outside of a pineapple would look. It's not perfect. I could probably try doing this again, but it is kind of cute. I like it. It would also maybe work with like a nice like plaid if you wanted to do paper piecing. But I tried my best at this point in time anyway. If I had used pencil crayons and stuff, maybe I could get a little bit more depth and dimension out of it. But I just kept going over the lines and trying to give it a little bit more contrast. And then in all the intersection points, I kind of added these darker brown dots to mimic like the tip of each pineapple section is kind of like a little bit darker. At first I was like, okay, this looks like it's got a disease, but it does look pretty cute. I do like that I added those brown dots because it does add a little bit more to it. It kind of does make it look a little bit more pineapple-y. But again, quick and simple coloring. I'm not doing anything extravagant here, but I could try maybe in another video redoing this or recoloring just the image just to show you options. So if you would like that, let me know. Or if you just want me to improve on a different fruit for the next episode, I can probably try that. Which I'm not sure which one I'm doing next, but I have a list from people who commented on my last one. So if you have a fruit in mind that you would like to see as a dragon, I will add it into the series at one point. I'll just be tossing these videos here and there as I go. But yeah, most of this video was just coloring because the background was super simple. I'm going to make this into a birthday card. So I'm just using my birthday balloons set, and I'm using the more like scripty happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp that using Simon's Positively Saturated Artichoke because it kind of matched like the mossy colors that I used for the horns and the spines on the dragon's back. That was the best matching ink that I had, so that's what we're going to use. And then I'm going to pop this dragon up on some foam tape, and that's pretty much our card for today, guys. Just quick and simple. It only took me about, I think, half an hour to make this card. And again, I love it. It's cute. I love the colors. The dragon set is just adorable, and I have had it for a really long time. This is my first time using it, so I will definitely be using it again in the future. And I'm excited to do that. So again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. Also, let me know what kind of fruits you would like to see as dragons in cards in the future. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe because I'd love to have you here. And follow me over on my socials on Instagram and Facebook using Let's Get Lizicle as the handle. And until next time, thanks guys, bye!